fine people. I just landed in your town.
Muted. We were muted, and now we're not.
All right.
But the welcome back still stays.
Yes.
Yes. Enough of that. Enough of that.
That's all that gets.
Welcome to the frozen tundra. Woo-wee.
We wish we were here.
Yeah, that might be nice.
Right now we're on Hoth.
It's so cold. It's down to 10
degrees.
So we're almost to the single
digits.
I think.
It's supposed to be negative.
It is overnight, yes.
All right.
Now, I'm so cold, it doesn't recognize my face anymore. My phone's like, we don't even know who you are anymore. And all I wanted was, yep. So by 6, it will be 9 degrees.
10 minutes.
Fahrenheit. Don't get confused. By 10 p.m., it will be -2.
All right.
Damn.
And I feel like people who live in areas where this is like fucking normal are sitting there going, and?
I got shorts and a t-shirt. What do you guys?
Yeah.
You all bundled up for?
I would say Canada.
Alaska.
Yeah, that
Canada. Yeah.
Hey.
Yay. So,
But Sunday's supposed to be like 50s. We can go to the beach.
We can go here.
yeah. It'd be like we're at a tropical paradise. I got, you know what? A little chime because we said the same thing at the same time. Oh, that rhymes. Little chime for the same time. Boom.
All right.
Boom.
Listen to what I say.
It's actually it's not as cold as down here as I thought it was going to be because I'm all types of bundled up. I didn't need to be.
For now. I'm good for now.
Well,
Got my hoodie.
actually, I should shut up because that's just a good rule.
Shut up, we don't have a show.
That's just a good rule of thumb. I should shut up.
Yeah, she can hear you.
Who?
Mother Nature.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be like,
She's a bitch.
You're warm.
That was precisely my point because I was sitting there going, "Shit, I shouldn't complain because
It could be worse.
by the time we're done and leaving, it
will be.
It's gonna be gross."
10 degrees ain't gross enough.
So, yeah, and tomorrow it's gonna be even colder.
I say it gets bad before it gets better.
Yeah. But
I still got to go to work.
Boo!
well, I have to go.
A lot of people are going to have dead batteries tomorrow.
Tara's got one thing to do tomorrow.
I do have one thing to do tomorrow,
What's that?
and it's at night, so that completely screws up my whole day.
Okay.
Well, I have to go get an
You
MRI.
can't do anything in the day because one thing's just do at night.
No, I can't. So I got to go get an MRI tomorrow. This is a different MRI than the one I had to do this week.
All right.
And that was fun.
Was it?
I was all set. I did the pre-phone check-in where they have to ask you about your orifice. They do this thing where they go, seriously, I'm not joking. They go like, do you have anything like, yeah.
Your orifice.
Your orifices. They're like, do you have anything in, but right before you do an MRI, they want to make sure that you have no metal in your body whatsoever because you're going to be in danger. So they ask you like, do you have a pacemaker? Do you have piercings? Is it? And then like they look at you with a serious face and say, is there anything in your body that wasn't in your body when you were born? And I'm like, no. Why? That's a horrible question.
Got a metal plate in my head, but
yeah, I mean they ask you that shit. They're like, you don't have any, let me, because I heard something, so let me do that. So they're like, oh, we got to make sure you're not going to explode in the MRI thing. So I go in, and I lay on the fucking conveyor belt, and the girl looks
feet first.
Yes, feet first. And the girl looks at me and goes, you're not going to go all the way in. And I was like, good.
That's what he said.
And you go, I said, and she goes, but you will move a little bit forward during the MRI. And I'm like, wait a minute. How forward? And she's like, a little bit. I went,
All the way.
I said, I was confident, and you are chipping away at my confidence, right? So I get in the thing, and I go forward, and I'm like, almost to the thing, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she goes, no, that's it. For now. And I was like, for now?
Then comes the forward.
Yeah. So, like, but I closed my eyes. It helps not going in head first.
Right.
Eventually, I was like, this much of my head was sticking out, and I'm like, but I wasn't too
I need an
panicked.
adult.
The problem that I've been facing now is that they've called me with the results, but we've been playing phone tag. Because she doesn't seem to like to call me back. She's a very busy person, I guess. I'm like,
Blast off.
yeah.
My only patient.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably not. Oh, then I'm just screwing everything up now. There we go. I mean, you can only do so much. And then I called and I got in an argument with the operator.
Now you listen here.
Well, I called and I got the voicemail, and I've had bad luck with voicemails at doctor's offices. They never call you back.
Nope.
Like, I want to talk to an actual person.
Press 0 for operator.
So I called no, because that doesn't work. You have to wait for them to pick up because it was going to voicemail. So this is going to paint me in a bad light. I might be the asshole in this situation. I'm really not sure.
All right.
I'm willing to shoulder it. I'm willing to wear the A on my chest if I am. It happens in life. I was trying to get my test results. So I called in a span of an hour. I called maybe 4 or 5 times.
Damn.
It wasn't like every 2 minutes. That's a span of an hour. So I called maybe like once every 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
And she finally picked up.
What do you want?
Yes!
My results.
That was her fucking
What?
attitude.
Why you
She's
do your
like,
fucking job?
she goes, not quite what I wanted. That's all right. So she goes, she said, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, I'm calling to talk to so-and-so, who's basically my doctor's assistant.
Right.
And she goes, yeah? And I was like, yes? And she goes,
This
Oh.
is her.
no. She goes, oh, I thought it was an emergency for the amount of times you called. I was on the phone. I kept looking and saw you calling. I said, so you saw me calling?
Bless you.
Thank you. So you saw me calling and decided not to pick up.
Bless you.
Oh, what the cold will do.
So tight.
And she goes, well, I was on the phone. I said, well, yeah, but you weren't too busy where you could see me calling. 3.
I was on a break. Bless you.
I think that's 4.
Wow.
That's 3. Sorry. I think that's it, though.
That's all you get. No more bless yous after that.
I do that, too. I have a limit on how many times I'll say bless you. It's like, you've hit the limit.
If I know you're going to do it 2 or 3 times, then I'll wait. And then I'll just say it once.
Anyway, so she was like, well, that's not really an emergency. And I'm like, you don't know my life. How are you trying to say that's not an emergency? So I got a little snippy with her. And she
I
was
think
like,
you had every right to be.
Snippy.
I feel like I had every right to be as
I don't
well.
think you're an asshole in this situation. They are.
I feel like
She is.
Objection.
I feel like I might be, but I'm all right. I don't really care.
Yes.
Excuse me. So
You're on spot today with these.
I hung up. I mean, she was basically like, "I'll pass your message along," and I'm
Thanks,
like,
Karen.
"I don't
Sure
think
you will.
I don't think you will, Donna." So I never heard from the doctor that day. So I called this morning. And this time I did leave a message because I'm like, I'm not playing frickin' fuck with her. So, frickin' fuck with her. So I just left a message and I'm like, still looking for my results. I'm going to raise holy hell when if I don't hear from them until I go in. Because I'm going in there in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And if I don't, if we can't touch base, be like, really? It took 2 weeks for you to. I'm irritated. My other doctor, the one for the MRI that I'm doing this weekend, she is awesome. She's like, she gave me her personal cell number. She's like, text me on Monday. I will have your results. We'll talk. I'm like, awesome.
I would never give
Yes.
a customer my phone.
Well, I'm not going to abuse the situation. She, you know, ooh, look at that. Ooh,
Weird.
bitchin'. Anyway,
You can.
good. It's like tropical dew. I left my house a little bit early on Sunday on my way to my parents' house.
All right.
I stopped at the one store my dad gave me intel on
Ooh.
that had pitch black. I got like 5 of them.
Nice.
5 cases?
No. Oh, I wish. I wish.
Damn.
I got
Well-
5 bottles.
Nice.
Oh yes.
If the Pepsi company agreed to my request,
Demands.
my request,
These are my demands.
then maybe she would have a couple cases right now.
Well,
I mean,
they're busy.
I
Making
guess.
Delicious
No, it's
products.
not, I didn't get we busy.
I think they're trying to
Give you the
push that shitty Starry soda, which is the replacement for Sierra Mist.
Oh, yeah.
Starry.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, you know, their version of Sprite
Ah. Or 7-Up.
or 7-Up.
Yeah.
I never liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it in the the late '80s, early '90s when they had the little dot as the mascot,
Yeah.
I like Sprite.
I love Sprite.
and when they had that bald dude with the deep voice, and he's like, "It's the Uncola." He's like some actor. You know, nobody else remembers that. Or
I
sorry.
don't remember who the actor was.
I remember the spot, but I don't remember that.
This will help no one, but the actor was also in a James Bond, the Live and Let Die movie.
There's another
Bang,
reason I
bang.
don't know.
All right.
Hey,
Never got into the Bonds.
really?
No.
I'm very
They're
picky.
still going.
I'm very picky on the Bonds. I prefer the Roger Moore. My mom likes Sean Connery. I think he comes
Dalton.
off. I think he comes off as too abrasive. You like Timothy Dalton?
Yeah.
Jay does too. That's his favorite
He's
Bond.
really good.
Hey, you guys got a Bond.
Nah, bonding over Bond.
Thanks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh yeah. But
Shaken, not stirred.
yeah. But you've had a busy week.
I have.
I
You got anything?
Not really, no.
Not really. It means yes.
No.
So I got an email from my old boss
your old boss.
inviting me to the annual golf tournament that they have for my old job. I declined.
Ah!
I mean, I went a couple times years ago. It was okay, but golf's not my thing.
Your old boss
From Weymouth.
invited you to a work outing for a job
Well,
you
it's
no
like a-
longer have.
The
Anyone,
place,
anyone can go, but as long as they pay the fee and go.
Oh,
So,
so he was just probably was he trying to find more bodies, or are
I
you
guess
just
so.
that good a golfer?
I'm not that good of a golfer. I went like twice, and it was like,
All right.
was the
Gotta
place
get,
near
gotta
my
get up
old...
early in the morning on a Sunday
Nope.
to go to Plymouth to play golf. Yeah.
In the 10-degree weather.
No, it's in June. Like, well,
I see. Where it's much warmer.
yes, it is. Very warm.
I've never played actual golf. I've played mini golf,
Me too.
Me too.
and that's
That's
the
fun.
That's the extent of my abilities.
You can't lose the ball in mini golf.
You ever do like the glow in the dark?
Well, Sarah can.
Glow in the dark mini golf.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes, it is black light mini golf.
Nice.
There used to be a good one in
I never did the driving range.
There used to be one
hit
in
the ball
Seekonk.
and just snuff
Me and
it.
Tyrone used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
what?
Just hit the
Driving
ball and see how
range?
far they go.
Oh,
You'd be like Happy Gilmore.
Is that goal regulation size?
I feel like I would probably I think I would be like, oh, I'm gonna hit it wet, and it would just bloop. Like I feel like
Go in the water.
I feel like it's definite that my expectations will not meet reality. So I
Play
think
the ball where it lies.
So I think I'd rather just not go and then be like, I could kill it at the driving range, rather than know the actual fact that I would fucking fail. Oh yes.
Yeah. Well, some people like it. Some. Yeah. I don't hate it. It's just not for me.
No, that's not for me either. I've also never gone to batting cages.
Me neither.
I never cared.
You never
Scared to
cared.
get hit by the ball.
I'd rather do a golf.
If I miss it,
driving
you know,
range.
the ball hits me in the face.
Oh,
You're supposed to hit the ball. I know.
It hit me.
well, I
Hit
think
me in the nose.
I think you're supposed to stay out of the path of the ball, aren't you?
You are.
You think the machine would just keep throwing it straight? So
Well, I would assume it would. Are you wearing gloves?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. It would have been funny if you had green gloves. Then it just would have looked like you had no hands at all.
when they're in front of my jacket, I don't.
Oh my.
So next week, Super Bowl, Eagles versus the Chiefs. What's your pick?
Winner.
I don't want the Eagles to win.
Okay, so Chiefs. Sean?
I also somehow don't want the Saints to win.
No.
They're not gonna be in.
Is it? No. I meant the
guess the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
What's your pick?
I guess the Chiefs.
I pick Eagles because I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
I haven't seen a football game in about 4 years.
Wow.
I'll take a guess.
Anti Mahomes, huh?
Yeah.
No particular reason. You just don't like
I
him.
just don't like them.
All right.
But one of the players from the Eagles got indicted for kidnapping and rape this week.
I saw that.
Gee, big surprise.
Doesn't surprise me. I don't know.
That's called bad timing.
I mean, well, you kind of expect that thing from the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh. And Tom Brady retired.
Again.
Oh, he says he did.
Well,
I'm
We'll
waiting
see.
to hear that Gronk did too. Again.
we'll see.
Well, I think he only came out of retirement because of Tom Brady.
Yes.
So. He's doing some stupid thing for the. Is that happening during the Super Bowl? He's gonna try to kick a field goal at some weird publicity stunt.
I have no idea.
I think it's right before the halftime or coming out of halftime or something.
Rihanna.
I'm sorry. I'm sure she has plenty of fans, and there are people very excited about it.
Yeah, he's alright. So I guess I was wrong about Tom. He's not coming back.
They're
Yet.
trying to
My
sign him
bad.
for a one-day thing so he can retire as a Patriot.
Would he want that though?
I'm
If you
here.
gotta come back, might as well just do one more season.
Because
That's one day. Ooh,
Hey, marriage
He-
is dead anyway.
he kind of talks some shit.
really?
Yeah, after he left, yeah.
Well then.
Not about New England specifically, but about the franchise.
Oh,
So
Jay's home.
that's impossible.
Someone's bringing up the barrel.
It's Nikki.
Oh, thank you, Nikki.
Thanks, Nikki.
Hi, Mom. I remember this time.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
birthday.
I have
Yay!
Do I have a? I don't have a. There we go.
It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut.
That's the best birthday thing I got.
So we'll see.
Ah,
They've already released teasers for the commercials that are coming. I'm like, why? Wait till the freaking thing. I want to be surprised. I want to be like, oh, I never seen.
They don't know what surprise is anymore.
that confuses me because it's like,
Because there's a bunch of trailers coming out. You got the Fast and Furious 10.
How many more?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's all
they
Vin's got.
they put them on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it's like the whole
There's
point
one
was
with
to.
Alicia Silverstone for Clueless. I didn't see it, but I know of it. I saw like the picture, like, hey, she's coming back.
But dude, they spend like $3 million on a Super Bowl ad. They're just gonna put it on YouTube for free the day before. That's crazy.
I agree.
They're stupid.
I'm glad you agree.
I agree.
They're stupid.
It just sounds like a bad business decision.
It's not the way it used to be when they actually made great commercials. That they were funny,
Oh yeah,
entertaining. You loved watching them during the game.
yeah.
Now they do this shit, and they're as dull, stupid, and boring like a regular commercial.
And I can't think of any upcoming film that I would be like, oh boy, the trailer's gonna premiere. It's gonna be great.
I saw a trailer today that
There's
I don't know
something
about
coming
it.
out.
Rocky 7.
Oh, the one with the Flash one with Michael Keaton. The Flash movie starring Michael Keaton as Batman. That's gonna be at the Super Bowl
Oh yeah.
trailer.
Now,
Hopefully,
is the
yes.
Rocky thing real?
It looks like a real trailer. Like,
Rocky,
yeah, I saw it on YouTube today.
Yeah.
Rocky 7,
really?
his last fight.
Yeah, maybe it will be his last one.
I think it's Rocky 7, the last fight, or something like that.
It will be. Speaking of last things.
Stallone said no.
Oh.
Huh?
Stallone said no.
No.
Then what the hell did I watch?
She said no.
That was Stallone. That I saw in the trailer.
Stallone told Hollywood Reporter, "No, it will never happen. It was a deal that was done unbeknownst to me by people that I thought were close,
Announced.
and they basically gave away whatever rights I would have had.
Oh, he's
At the
pissed.
time, I was so excited to be working, and I didn't understand the business.
Okay.
So,
Go on YouTube and the trailer for Rocky 7. Watch it. It's weird. Well,
so
it looks good. I thought it was actually being done.
apparently he turned it down, and he regrets Creed 3.
Regrets.
Well,
Okay.
Okay.
that's kind of like it's.
That was
own thing
directed
now.
by Michael B. Jordan.
Was it?
The third one, yeah. That
Okay.
features the guy that's going to be an Ant-Man,
Everybody wants Clever
Okay.
Land to come
Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
I don't know. It's so I guess that isn't a thing. You gotta be careful because they have all these deep fakes
Yeah.
and they can make all these.
Fan made.
Yeah, there was a.
back. Oh, this one's good.
Well,
Fooled the
believe
shit
me,
out of me.
there's a trailer a friend of mine showed me
Mhm.
for Back to the Future 4,
Oh, I know. I already know that never happened.
and
As long as Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis is
Excuse
alive,
me.
they would not let that happen.
the premise was that Marty's son
Marty Jr.
goes to the past and then the future, whatever, to help him. And the trailer is amazing looking because you see like Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, and he looks like Christopher Lloyd, except his hair's a little shorter. It's not bloop.
It's not
and,
crazy.
And Michael J. Fox is in it. And my friend showed it to me, and I was like, wow, that looks really good. The trailer wise. I was just really pissed about there being a Back to the Future 4. And then I researched it, and it's a fake trailer.
Oh.
And I was like, holy shit. Like, if you
They're
want,
getting good.
I wonder
yeah.
if it's the same person that made this one.
Counterfeit.
Well, I mean, they do this thing where it's, like I said, they call it a deep fake where they can put somebody else's face on somebody else.
Yeah, I see.
Like, yeah.
Someone like Bill Hader, he's doing an impression. When you see the face of like Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, he's like, show me your leadership capabilities.
Yeah, exactly.
And he does Pacino, and it shows a Pacino face on him. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy.
Earlier this week, I saw on YouTube a video of it was on America's Got Talent or something like that,
yeah.
or the one with
Howie.
Howie and them. Yeah.
That's America's Got Talent.
And they had This guy was up there with 2 other guys. They had these special cameras on him. So when he started singing, he was a younger version, sort of like maybe 10 years younger of one of the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
The other let's see, 2 ladies had the 2 women there.
Okay.
I forget the names because I really don't watch it.
No.
But
Me neither.
it was them. Like it looked like it was them.
Oh, the judges.
Yeah.
It's Heidi Klum and the girl, Scary Spice.
Yep.
Mel B.
And then he did one that it was the young Elvis,
Oh,
and
like a
Yeah. exactly like Elvis. Like you
Damn.
thought you were looking at young Elvis.
Mm.
oh, technology.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh, then.
Wild stuff.
Also announced this week, Ozzy Osbourne is no longer physically capable of performing, so he's no longer going on tour.
But to be fair,
He's old. And he's done a lot of drugs.
I think Ozzy hasn't been capable for a while.
I saw him a long time
Too
ago
much
at
pipe
Ozfest.
banding.
He hasn't put on a good show.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the name. It's not like it's like the music's good because the band, but like him, he's jumping around, he's pouring water on his head. He's like, yeah, like
He ate too many bats.
You want to get sued?
yeah. So Ozzy is out.
Of the business.
Like Tom.
Of his mind.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
Yes, sir.
I got stories for days.
Oh my goodness. Do you now?
I do.
Oh,
there
already
is
then.
a Matlock
Okay.
reboot starring Kathy Bates.
Why?
I don't know.
Huh?
It just is. I don't know.
A Matlock reboot.
Yes. With Kathy
Bizarre.
Bates. Yes.
Why can't
I
they
never
come up
watched
with
Matt.
new
I know
stuff?
of it. I never seen it.
That was
He was a
Nobody's
lawyer.
talented anymore.
Is he a lawyer or a cop? Was he?
he's a lawyer,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Matlock was a lawyer.
He's coming back. Well, she's
That was
coming
not-
back.
Is that
was
Andy
the 80s.
Griffith?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Oh, I like when I right on the first guess. Bam.
Matlock.
Fantastic. My legs are cold. I should have brought the blanket.
Have Nikki bring it down. Nikki!
No, it's all
Got
right.
my blanket.
I'll suffer through.
Did you watch Matt? I didn't watch it. So.
Matlock?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
I wasn't.
I mean, I knew of it, but it was like, I don't know, just didn't,
Like retired people.
Didn't interest me.
If you're retired, you watch Matlock, I think.
People are
Matlock
like, hey, what's that supposed to mean?
means what I said. That's it.
All right, what else?
I got what I got.
My nephew's hockey team is playing against the Bruins alumni.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they gonna?
What's it? TD Garden. Yeah.
Are the Bruins gonna play left-handed to give the kids a chance?
Probably.
You're like, oh, you guys sure showed us. No.
I think it's just like charity thing or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
You know, something cool for the kids. eh?
No, it's cool.
So yeah, he's excited. I mean,
How-
I think a month ago he got to meet Patrice Bergeron. I mentioned that. Who is a Bruin?
You know what's funny is Ray Bork.
Yeah.
He one of the radio stations that Jay worked at. He
Mhm.
came in
Oh, nice.
and everybody, I don't know what the hell he was there for, but everybody was like,
Paycheck.
everybody's like, Ray Bork. They were like freaking out, and Jay didn't know who he was at all.
Yeah.
So he was just talking to him like, "Hey
What
man,"
did Jay freaked out about?
he wouldn't have freaked out about Ray Bork. I can tell you that.
Cam Neely.
No. And
Michael Jordan.
he was like, "Oh, so I mean, he was just talking to him like, whatever."
Yeah.
And then he was leaving, and he was passing out his signed things, and then he gave one. He's like, "Hey," he walked over to Jay. He's like, "Hey man, you want one?" And Jay's like, "Nah, it's all right."
I would have took it.
And then
This person
the
wants-
guy's
this person's money.
like, "Are you sure you don't want one?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay." So he took it and he brought it home and he goes, "Do you know who this is?"
Wow.
And I don't know hockey, but I know his name, so I was
Right.
like, "Oh, it looks like Ray Borg," and he's like, "Yeah, I think that was his name." Well, it says on the autograph, so I'm assuming that's who it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, all right." This is an old school sport reference for you.
What's up?
Is there's a sport memorabilia shop in I think Attleboro,
All right.
and it's run by and owned by Steve Grogan. Anybody remember who Steve Grogan is? He used to be the quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Before my time.
And I have his it's not his rookie card, but I have one of his football cards. And
I
Jay
remember
had
the guy before Tom Brady. Who was that?
Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, I remember him. That's the only one I remember. From that, I don't know.
I remember the guy before Tom.
Steve-
Who was that?
Steve Grogan was like two guys before Bledsoe. Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Well, Teddy Bruschi was he? He wasn't a quarterback, was he?
he was a lineman, defensive.
Was he a
So,
linebacker? Was he a linebacker?
I think so. Yeah.
What's one of the guys? There's a restaurant at the.
Okay.
There's a casino, a small casino
Uh
in Plain Ridge. Plain Ridge Casino. There's a
No.
Flutie, Doug Flutie.
huh. Okay.
Was he a quarterback?
Flutie Flakes. Yes.
Okay, I know him.
Flutie.
Flutie, Bledsoe, Brady, and
He went to Boston College,
the
so
new
that
guy.
was I think he was Canadian. He went to Boston College. That was a big deal. It's like, oh, he's
couldn't
He was
local.
huge at the time.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah, I know Flutie.
Yeah, I think he played for the Pats as well, and then I think he went to play in a Canadian league and retired. They did that. The Flutie Flakes was a real thing. They
was
did
it?
a what was
Just
it?
a Wheaties box?
Yeah, it was like Wheaties, but they called it Flutie Flakes,
Fluties.
and it's become a tongue twister for me, and I can't get it through.
Fluties.
So Jay went in there because he was looking to buy me, going back to the Steve Grogan thing. So Jay went in there because he was looking to buy me some New York Giants stuff. So he was talking to the guy. And apparently he decided, the guy decided to name drop and be like, "Yeah, I used to play for the Pats and Steve Grogan." So Jay came home and he was like, "Do you know who that is?" And I said, "Yeah. He really wasn't that good."
Whoa.
We didn't win a Super Bowl with Steve
Wah,
Grogan.
wah, wah.
We did
I
not.
say we like I'm a Pats fan. I'm not. But
You're
anyway,
a Giants fan.
I am.
Eli Manning.
No,
Boo!
don't get me started on Eli Manning.
Where's
Who
Dan
names
brother?
their kid Eli?
There are way too many Peyton Manning commercials now. But I digress. So
Stay home.
he said,
Get in front of the camera.
Yeah, nationwide.
so he said, "Oh, you know who that is?" And I said, "Yeah." And I took out, because I have a whole binder full of football cards. So I said, "Yeah, there he is." And he goes, "Yeah, that looks like him." And I said, "It should, because it's him."
Okay.
So the next time that Jay was in Attleboro, I think it was Attleboro, he popped in the store. And he told the guy, "My wife has one of your football cards." And he goes, "Oh, bring it in. I'll sign it for $75." And I I fuck you. You need to pay me $75 to deface
Damn,
my
like
football
75
card.
cents.
Like, no, you are not worth $75.
In his mind, he is.
Yeah, well, in his mind, he can be
To
worth
me-
whatever he wants.
To me, you don't say that to your possible fans.
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
If you're gonna invite, bring the card in, I'll sign it. Leave it at that.
I don't
Bring
know.
the card in, I'll sign it. And, here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, he decided to, and I was like,
You know what that
No.
reminds me of?
You can keep
What?
it.
When you and I was set to go out to Rutland to do a shoot with those guys that owns the Back to the Future cars.
Oh yeah.
They were all for it. We were gonna go up there, but then when they say, "Oh, we want you to give a donation of what was it, $200?"
It was something like that.
Yeah,
If it's a donation, it can be any amount. It
exactly.
doesn't have to be $200.
No, they wanted a specific amount.
I know.
I mean, to be
That's kinda
fair,
shady.
to be fair, I think they were going to donate it. But, I mean, how do I know you're going to donate that to his
Yeah,
foundation?
they're gonna put the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which, yeah, I'm for that, but you don't ask somebody for a donation like
Uh,
the way they did.
well, I think
Give us money.
for me personally, if they had said donate what you can, and we'll donate it to
We
his
would have done like $50 each.
foundation, yeah, I mean, that would have been a little more
Down for $10.
less abrasive than being like $200.
Yeah, they wanted like 100 from each of us.
And I mean, it's not like we were gonna get to ride around in the car or something. We could only stand next to it.
Adjacent to it.
If I remember, they had the
I got to sit in it.
DeLorean from the first one and the DeLorean from the third one, and they had Marty's Toyota pickup truck.
I love that truck. That's why I drive a Toyota.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the reasons.
I was behind
Were you?
a Tacoma
Well,
going down the street the other day, and I was actually like, "Wow,
Actually?
this actually makes
Actually?
Tacomas look good." Just the paint job of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was kind of copper color.
nice.
I was like, "Ooh, look at you, snazzy!" I'd never seen a Tacoma in any. I mean, to me, it was a wild color because normally they're like, gray or black or silver or
Red.
blue. The I was like, "Ooh, look at you!" I like when the manufacturers kind of get out of the basic color wheel and
Yeah.
kind of do something a little bit different. That's why I like the orange, my car.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Can't find. Oh, there it is. In the parking lot. There's my car.
I was all aghast because my nephew works at a dealership and he was driving a newer Subaru than I had.
Oh no.
And I got out and I was looking
Still
inside.
no storage in them.
Oh, the fucking not. They really don't want you to be having anything in your vehicle. I mean, I like them because the maintenance is pretty good and they're good on gas and stuff like that. They're not the most beautiful things to look at, to be honest.
They're great cars.
No, I mean they're reliable
The
and
beauty of all-wheel drive.
but they're not going to win any beauty contests. I can tell you that.
Nope.
No. But I was telling him, I said, mine's kind of a little lower to the ground, and I said it bothers me sometimes to have to get in it.
Oh,
I said because of my back and stuff.
put a lift kit in it.
Lift kit it.
They got them for him.
I don't know.
Raise up a couple inches.
I don't know if I could
Extra ground clearance.
I don't know if I could lift kit a Subaru and be okay with it.
People have. Like,
I'm
I'll
sure
send
they
you
have.
pictures. You'll be like, wow, that looks really good. They take them off road and beat the shit out of them.
No, I don't think I'd do that. It's not paid for yet.
Once it's paid for, then I can beat on it.
Once it's paid for, all bets are off.
You can't beat on it. That's our car until you pay for it.
I don't have any paperwork.
How many more years you got left?
Probably 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not that much. I try to pay extra when I can.
Yeah.
You know,
Double payments.
not quite double payments, just extra.
There's an extra $5. Put it in my tab.
Like an extra, maybe an extra 100
There you go.
if I can.
Yeah. Nice.
Have you ever overpaid a bill?
Yeah.
I overpaid a
They
bill.
send your money back
On
sometimes.
purpose?
No, no.
They'll give you a credit.
It was my my Lowe's.
No.
And I don't remember what I bought with it, but I was still paying it off.
Huh.
And
Wasn't a water heater.
no, it wasn't. And they were supposed to come and look at the new detector. I never got a notification or anything. But
But
Oh, no one wants to come here.
still got hot
Hang
water.
hang on, I'll put a pin in that because that's something
Oh,
else.
Mom,
That's-
you hear that?
That's something else.
All right.
Put a pin in it.
Anyway, so I pay it on the app, and I just pay money
Yeah.
take my money.
Shut up
Shut
and take my money.
And I really wasn't paying attention to what the balance was because they sent me a thing like, hey, don't give us any more money. But they hadn't done that, and I overpaid by like $25.
Oh no.
So they sent a thing that, and Jay goes, this is weird. And I said, what? And he goes, well, he said, according to this, we owe minus $25. I said, how did, he goes, you overpaid? I guess I did. Fine by me. I'd rather they owe me money than me owe them money. So I contacted, the plumber gave me the name of the new contractor he's working with.
All right.
So I sent him a message this week.
All right.
And I said, I got your name from this guy. I'm looking to hopefully redo
I'm
a
gonna
bathroom.
kill him.
I'm open to redo a bathroom. I was like, you know, if you have time, if you do not have time, please leave me alone. I mean, I didn't word it like that, but that was essentially what I was saying.
Right.
Right? So he goes, oh no. He goes, could probably stop by sometime next week. And I was like,
Sure.
okay.
Nice.
So
he finds out whose house this is.
I know. Well, and then I must be on a list
Gee,
somewhere.
something suddenly came up, and I can't make it.
Well, I have to go into the office next week.
Oh.
Oh,
Once a month.
Yeah, I got to do my. Well, I was supposed to. It's supposed to be the. What is it? The third Wednesday or something. But I have yet another appointment on the 22nd, so I can't do it. And I said.
Darn.
And I might be sidelined for a little while. So I wrote her, my boss, and I said, can I do the 8th? Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back in.
Damn.
And she's like, okay. So,
So how many appointments you got next week?
6.
next week, I think I only have that nutritionist who's going to yell at me. Why are you drinking that juice?
Because I like it.
Yeah. My dad was
Screw
like,
Water.
because after we did that show where I was talking about the nutritionist stuff, he goes, what's the matter with the juice? I said, it's got sugar in it. She doesn't want me drinking it. He's like, that all? And I had a soda at dinner, and he looks at the soda, and he kind of like, the can was like this, so he kind of moved the can so that he could see the contents, and he's like, really? Like,
Judging me.
I'm allowed 2 of those a day. And for every can I drink, now I drink a bottle of water, which kills me. But it's flavored water, so she'll probably hate me for that.
She got a lot of cans over there. We're going to
Just
cash
say you're
them in.
trying.
Go to the redemption center. Get
I
some money back.
Sugar time.
Jay and I go round the bend about that because I don't care about the redemption.
Okay.
I would just assume throw the can in the recycle and be done with it. I can't be bothered to take it to the redemption center.
I told her last week I'll take him if her and Jay don't want to go.
And so I end up having to, Jay, you need to take the cans. Jay, you need to take the cans. And right before I threaten to throw them in the recycle, he takes them. But he doesn't like doing it unless there's several bags.
Right. You make
Because
it worth your money.
that's what he said. He said, I need to make the trip worth my time. Like, it's 5 minutes away. How is that?
I'm going to take mine to Walmart or whatever. I get like $3 to $5.
Was it still 5 cents? Or was it
Yeah.
not?
Getting it out of
I
my...
remember like years ago, like they dropped it to 4 cents, and people were like,
They did?
Yeah.
Where were
I
we?
remember that.
And
I don't-
people like, I had to sign a petition saying, bring it back to 5. Blah, blah, blah.
What beverages were you drinking? I don't remember that,
Yeah,
but that
other
doesn't
states
mean
are
it's
like
not
10
true.
cents. It's like, damn.
Yeah, what the hell? Give us
I
10
don't-
cents.
I don't care. I mean, I would just throw them away. But Jay had, I'm not giving the state more of my money. Okay. He's working an overnight tonight
Oh,
because they expect a lot of equipment to fail
too damn cold.
in the cold. So he was texting me all day.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna nap in my truck. It's like, good for you. So I shouldn't say this,
All right.
but I'm gonna say it. I am excited because I won't have to nudge him to roll over because he's snoring.
What's for dinner?
I had a lunch. I had
The nutritionist says you need to eat.
the nutritionist did yell at me I need to eat
You
more.
need to eat more.
So, but I purposely had a big lunch because I was like, I'm not. It is now. It's 9. I am not. Once I
My phone
get
says 24, but I think I can shut off return.
once I get into the house, I'm not leaving the house. It's too fucking cold, man. No
Daisy's
way.
gonna make it leave. Come on.
Psh, Daisy can do her own thing. But I said I'm not gonna go out and try to obtain dinner. If I'm hungry, I have soup, which is perfectly fine for me.
Can of soup. Meal and soup.
Can of soup. It's a meal.
What kind of soup?
Chicken noodle.
Yeah.
What brand?
Campbell's.
Okay.
And Matt, it was so funny, because the fucking nutritionist, she goes,
She's a bitch.
She goes, well, because sometimes that's what I have for dinner. If I can't, like, I don't care. And
I'm glad I don't see one.
she goes, you know, well, like, what did you have for dinner last week? And I was like, I had soup for dinner like 3 times that week. So I was like, and I had soup this day, this. And she goes, you eat a lot of soup, huh? And I'm like,
Soup's good for you.
I said, when the mood strikes, I said, it's fine for me.
Yeah.
I said, I'll have soup, sometimes some toast. It's like a sick meal.
Soup and sandwich.
Yeah.
You know?
So she was like,
You ever have a grilled cheese with tomato soup? Dip it.
no.
It's pretty good.
But I love grilled cheese.
Buffalo grilled
So-
cheese. Ooh.
So I said, soup. And then she's like, well, what kind of soup? Like, what, is it homemade? And I went, no. I said, it's Campbell's. And she kind of gave me a look, and I was like,
I think they're loaded
Make it
with a
my
lot of salt,
microwave. That's
why.
at home.
it is a lot of sodium in it, and I'm aware of that. But, I mean, you know, if that's my sodium for the day,
Right.
I don't think I intake a ton of sodium. I don't salt up my food.
It's already salted.
Yeah.
Just be happy that you don't eat like L.A. Beast or Matt
Oh,
Stoney.
God. I couldn't eat like that. She wouldn't want me eating like that either. So I have an appointment with her. I think it's Friday.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Story time.
I think it's next Friday.
You'll find out what time.
Yep. It's about 1:30. That'll be fun.
All right.
I have a
Don't lie to
this,
me.
this
How many soups did you have this week?
None of your business.
7.
None of your business. I have a
How many sodas? 4.
yeah. This whole fucking the week after I got like 2 or 3.
Damn.
It's what
This whole
sucks.
year is gonna be doctor's appointments for you.
I'm hoping they all wrap up soon. How
was
I got
it a year? It was spent it in the
Testing.
doctor's office.
testing. I have a thing that's happening the 15th. I'm having a test on, and it's another fucking thing where I have to fast. So
Slow fast?
yeah, no, I gotta. It's a liquid thing. Well, fortunately, I don't have to drink anything. I just can't eat anything. Well, I can't eat anything.
After midnight.
Check. No. The entire day before, and then
Nutrition ain't gonna like that.
then midday of the test, by like 1:30, I can finally eat. So my last meal will be Monday, nothing after 10 p.m., and I can't eat again until Wednesday.
A
Well,
whole day without eating? Fuck that.
here's the kicker, right? Tuesday is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I have to fast. I can't eat anything. So Jay goes, what about Valentine's Day? And I said,
Celebrate the day before, day after.
I have to fast. I can't do anything. And he goes,
Celebrate on the 13th.
are you shitting me? And I was like,
Go out that weekend.
I don't know what you want me to say. And then he's like, because we usually get like Italian food on Valentine's Day. So he goes, no Italian food? And I was like, well, you can eat Italian food. And I
I
said,
want to eat alone.
and I'll just watch, I guess.
This
Yeah.
is so good. You're like, motherfucker.
I'm enjoying my broth. You keep eating, though. was funny for the test, the colonoscopy
Endoscopy.
thing I had to do. I had to fast too, and he actually ate in the kitchen because he didn't want to eat in front of me. I said, "What
Like
the
a
hell?"
leper.
I said, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes, "I didn't want to eat in front of you." So well, I appreciate
It's
that.
so
but
good.
I said, "I appreciate that. As long as you're eating something I don't really like, I'm good."
Here you go.
Okay, so we had a winner last week. Wait a minute.
Oh, we do a moment of silence.
Yeah, I'll do a moment of silence for my fucking fasting. Okay, so we had a winner last week.
We did. The movie was John Wick.
Okay.
The first John Wick.
The first John Wick.
With Keanu Reeves.
Don't they all have Keanu?
They do.
Reeves? Okay.
That's a good series.
Right on.
Mess with his dog, he'll kill you.
I can't watch it because of the dog.
Just that one.
Just the
After
one.
that, he gets a new dog and the dog. So
Life is a series of dogs.
apparently,
So, do you have a new quote?
I do have a new quote.
He's got a new quote.
Are you ready?
I'll try to be.
You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Ooh, he took a deep breath and everything.
Make me laugh.
All right.
Too late.
I'm sorry.
Out of respect for my teacher, I give you 3 days to mourn. When finish, I come back. Then you join him.
Ooh.
Comment below.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, that sounds familiar.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. We don't see you through the week. We'll see you through the window. It is 9 degrees. Stay warm.
Jeez, it's already on.
Rest in peace, Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, Laverne! I only said that because she was always yelling at her, Laverne. Laverne! Boo boo kitty.
Look at everything.